Welcome to the first Marsden Podcast. Here with us. It's just us. It's James.
Hey.
It's
To make this clear, they've
Isaac.
said to me there's no camera, and that's gotten me very confused.
What?
Why?
Because how are the people going to see us?
What?
They're not. Do you know what a podcast is?
Oh, so it's just like a radio show.
Oh my god.
Fuck. Oh,
Right, I understand now.
do you?
Introduce yourself.
Doom, you need
I'm
to put,
Absolute J Wood
you
from
need to put
Marsden.
the mic to your mouth, I think.
Okay.
Cool.
I mean,
We've not really got much to discuss, really, other than Apsley
It's a great podcast.
and his
so far,
many,
dude.
many addictions.
what?
Go on, Apsley. Tell us a story.
Tell us a story, Apsley.
Well,
Apsley, tell the people a bit about yourself.
I'm a 14-year-old, soon to be 15, Tuesday, 17th of November. What a day. I'm a very young individual. I look about 30, but you know,
There's no camera.
we live through. Yeah, I'm looking around for the camera, and I cannot seem to find it.
I cannot. We'll do
Uh,
this.
Yeah, do you still want the story?
Yeah, carry on with your story.
My story? Ah, well, many moons ago, a dark, dark night.
No,
on a
about
dark,
yourself.
dark street.
Your life story, not like a fake one.
Right. I live in Pilsley, but technically I'm from Elmwood. Shout out to the man them down there.
Shut up. Don't you
Shout out to the man.
shout out to the band.
Yeah.
This is not how you
Absolutely.
speak.
You're in a rock band, not a rap group.
Oh my god, I've seen a rap.
Who
group.
says we can't have a rap song?
Everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that either.
I mean, Aerosmith did a pretty good one.
Did they?
Walk This Way.
You know, Alex Turner was
Is that
very
rap?
influenced by rap.
Does that count?
Yeah, because it's with Run DMC, isn't it?
Dr. Dre.
The first one's with Run DMC.
Hang on, we got
Oh,
we
right.
got two conversations
no.
going on here.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they did that Toys in the Attic album when they did Walk This Way, which that version's a bit crap. And
But-
then they did the Run DMC one back in '80, whenever.
Apps is right. Arctic Monkeys are very influenced by
Well, Alex Turner,
rap
because
music.
he was the songwriter, as we all know.
Do we?
Who's the songwriter of our band?
You know, I'm going to leave this to Jake, because I'm going to get my head
Uh,
fucking teared off either way.
Absolutely
The
amazing,
song-
isn't it?
No, it's very Beatles-like in a way. It's we all do it. It's not Apps don't come in with a complete song and goes right. You're doing this. You're doing that. We all add to it.
Yeah, exactly. So I come
there are
with a
no
ba-
cameras,
yeah.
but he is visually fuming.
But
Nah,
also,
I
nah.
come with the basis of the song. I show them the song, and
No,
then
I
they all
come
add
with
their
the
bit
basis.
to it.
however, there is songs like I Had Dreams,
Yes,
which Isaac wrote,
indeed.
but then James helped on bass line. And I don't-
Obviously, yeah. Who else is going to do bass?
Well, I don't know, actually, because he
Sorry,
says he's better
James.
at bass.
Give
than
me
me.
timbers, mate.
Ah, Doom.
Yo.
Hold on. Absolutely never finished his story.
Bloody hell.
Where
what's-
did
I've
you
got-
even start.
Well, no,
I'm
I
not
didn't.
sure.
I don't know what to talk about, to be quite honest. It's
God,
the cogs are shifting. The wheels are turning.
What do you mean?
The cogs are shifting. The wheels are returning.
My brain is like a
The cycle of
1991.
life, it keeps on burning.
My brain is like a 1991 Unos Roadster J Limited
Oh,
1
God.
engine.
Shut up
It
about
has
your
4
car.
pistons.
Excuse my language.
Would you like to promote your car account on the
Yes.
Marsden Podcast?
Follow at J Limited. No, J underscore Limited underscore MX5 for
That's catchy.
car-based content daily. Nah, there's not. It's just a few pictures. Very nice car though. Very nice man who owns it. Yeah, I've met him a few times. I've met him a few times. Sometimes bump into him in Tesco in the fish aisle. Yeah.
Why the fish aisle?
He bought the new cod, didn't he?
Get out.
Ba-dum-tsh.
No, shut up.
Right. Moving on from that.
Dude, tell us a bit about
Anyway.
yourself. Where you from?
So I'm the oldest in the band. I'm 17. Everyone calls me Doom. My name's Isaac, but you can call me Doom. I'm from a little village next to Tupton called Wingworth. It's a lovely place. Yeah.
That was beautiful.
That's about it,
I think
really.
I was more focused on guitar and your inspirations and your influences.
Oh,
And how long you've been playing for?
Well, I had a friend called Nathan. Well, I have a friend called Nathan, and he played guitar in year 8 or whatever, and he could play like Muse riffs, and I thought, oh, he's pretty cool. So I got one to be as cool as that man, and sort of went from there, like Muse, Nirvana, and it sort of moved on to more
Megadeth.
stuff.
That's what I said downstairs.
You
You know, I've got my story now.
classical jazz.
You've
Yes.
had your time for your story.
Thank
No,
you.
we've not.
But
We need got 2 more band members
We've got 2 more
introduced.
people now.
Yes, we'll get to you.
Right,
We will
continue
get to you.
then. What's your
Right,
story?
right. I'm taking you back. I don't know the exact year. Year 5. Up to J Wood. Little fat moron sat in back at classroom.
Nothing's
Didn't listen
changed.
to a word. We started having ukulele lessons at school. I took that on. I've been influenced by music most of my life, seeing as my
Just
granddad
Oasis
played in
and
the
the
band.
Beatles.
All that. No, that came later. I'm getting to that.
Oh, he's
Anyway,
getting
so we're having these ukulele lessons, and I'm thinking, you know what?
It's
I'm
all
okay
that
at
fat
this.
Hawaiian dude on the video that sings Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
He was one of my
He's
inspirations.
dead, you know?
He's dead.
He's dead.
What?
No.
It's not a
He
surprise,
Don't
is
drop a
it?
bombshell
He's not
like
dead,
that.
is he?
No, sorry.
Me and
he
Amy were
died.
bopping to that the other
What are you
week.
doing?
Oh
Why are
no!
you saying this? He's trying to tell a story.
Anyway,
God,
anyway,
get out,
anyway,
get out.
anyway. I'm playing this ukulele. I'm thinking, this is all right. Best in my class.
He was
So,
the only, he was the only one
then
that played.
Then I come up to Real Time Music in Chesterfield, which is where the band is based. And Jake Stevenson's dad, Steve-O, Derek, or Barry, whatever you want to call him, he owns the venue. So I started having lessons with the bloke who teaches
Steve.
here called Mark. Shout out to Mark, absolute man, legend, beast, whatever you want to call him. But he started teaching me ukulele. That eventually moved on to guitar. And
It's like a big ukulele
yeah.
with a couple more strings.
Basically.
For those who don't know.
People know what a guitar is like.
Yeah, but
And all the
what
time,
ukulele
all the
is.
time, this is happening. I'm learning guitar and ukulele. I'm also singing with it. I should include. And then I got a bit disheartened with it at one point, thinking, no, I'm having lessons, I'm getting better, but it's not really going
You were
anywhere.
11-year-old. He thought, "Fuck, I'm never gonna make it."
Yeah, that was the mindset I was in. But then Mark's told me, there's a few lads looking for a frontman, a rhythm guitarist, and a singer in a band, a rock band. I thought, wow. So I come up here. So I met him, and they were okay.
I think you were asked to join before I was. I think I was asked to join.
You
Yeah.
we did it all in a day.
We did it all. Well,
Yeah, I was
I
a
guess
newcomer though. You all knew each other, I think.
And
I'd met
Me-
Jake
me and
before.
knew each other. I didn't know Isaac.
What? Because
knew I
before.
I knew you. I sort of knew Jake. So Jake, you tell her.
But to be fair though, like the band story. Sorry, James, you don't really get a say because your say is basically what I am, innit? Our backstories to
There's
it.
a man with no opinion.
What do you mean?
Well, because our we've been in band for 5 years.
Come on, 6 now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Year 6. Oh, yeah.
Woo!
But
Marsden Mark 7.
no, the band started out just me and James back in the day,
Dragon Tail.
and then we got this other bloke playing guitar. We can't say his name for legal reasons.
It's Ben.
He's a tall, he's a tall
Ben Hale.
man. But we were just doing Sweet Child of Mine. That's what the only song we played for 4 years. was Sweet Child.
We did like half of Welcome to the Jungle for a bit.
Yeah, we did half of songs and we did Sweet Child of Mine.
Did you get to do the vocals on it? Sweet Child of Mine.
We've had many people. We had a we had a guy singer, and then we had a girl singer, and then we had a girl singer who was also a rhythm guitarist. And then after that, we got another guitarist who we can't say the name of for legal reasons.
Isaac.
Isaac.
Not
Different-
me.
Doom,
Not me. Not
Not
Doom.
Doom.
Not Doom.
Different Isaac. And then we were 4-piece, but with no singer. And then we were still doing Sweet Child of Mine. Because of course we were. And then we got invited to play at a wedding.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. That was our first gig me and James played. Real time. A wedding.
Didn't they end up getting divorced?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can't joke about that. We love Nash.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. And then
You
we
took one of the rings as payment.
did we? Yeah, of course we did.
What's he on about?
Nash
We got a
gave-
tenner, mate. We got a tenner.
we all got a tenner
Fuck
each.
off. I haven't
Which-
been paid for any gigs.
which
we've
is
done
the-
here.
I've been paid. The only gig I've been paid for.
Your
is
nan gave me a fiver.
when I
that
was-
were it.
What? How come you got a fiver from Apsley's nan?
His nan said I did good and give me £5.
Oh, bless her heart.
And I said, thank you, Nana.
She was a very nice
Fuck
lady,
off.
I
man.
think I called her Nana Phil, actually.
Nana Phil.
Nana
gave
Phil.
you
Nana Phil.
fucking £5.
It's Nanny Josie.
No, it's Nan and
You
Phil.
stand corrected, mate.
But yeah, and then we moved on to arguably, for her age, the best singer in the country. Like,
yeah, I'd agree.
That's highly debatable.
she,
Really?
yeah, I
Oh,
get
and about Apsley or the girl?
the girl.
Oh, right, yeah, that
We
makes sense.
can't
that
say
makes
her name
sense.
off for legal reasons. It's Georgie.
I'm not making a joke, obviously. It's Georgie. I mean, she
It
was
is.
good. I mean, I don't want to rip into it too much. But like,
A big butt.
she's a good singer. She's a really good singer.
I hope these people don't hear this.
But she's not like she.
No, I feel the same.
It's difficult to explain. There's many factors that went into it. But first off, she didn't really fit with the band.
She was a great singer, but she didn't learn any songs.
And she was Apsley's age and a girl. So it's a weird dynamic having like a girl who's also a lot younger than you in the band, who doesn't like the music and doesn't learn the songs. And but the thing with Georgie is she does a great voice.
It was good. I used to hear
that's-
it coming in. It was
That's
great.
about it. She's not that musical. She's not like Apsley who can write. Can't really write songs. And obviously in the circumstances, like, yeah, we only had Ben and Isaac. He weren't best guitarists in the world. But the band didn't work. And me and James were a bit sick of it. So at Christmas, me and James had enough of it. And we went, fuck it.
December the 23rd.
And we kicked everyone out at the last day of our mocks. And we just kicked Ben, Isaac.
No, we were running like a
George
secret
out.
service.
Yeah,
weren't
but we kicked them out technically.
we kicked him out, but
Yeah,
like,
we-
we still ran the band.
Sort of. When Georgia never came again.
Yeah.
And then all that happened. And then I went to Mark and we're like, hey up. Have you got anyone looking for a band? I went, I'll have a look. And unfortunately, Apsley was. So then we got given Apsley.
I was, in Mark's word, quote unquote, I suited the criteria best out of all his students.
Wait, yeah, he did. I'm glad we have Apsley, to be fair. It's
Did
a
all of
reason.
his students have mental problems or something?
I belong in an asylum, but
And
I
then-
escaped.
And then next day, we got Doom, because I was working with Doom. And I was
we
like,
work at the bar together.
you're pretty
bit
good at
for-
guitar, because I saw you doing jazz on Facebook. Come in,
Thank you.
have a go. I did.
I can't find that video. I was looking for it the other day. I don't post anything on Facebook yet. It's deep rooted in old photos. My mum's tagged me in.
Sick.
Yeah, I couldn't find it all. But yeah, it just shows that jazz, it doesn't go unnoticed
Yeah.
for any
Done.
aspiring
Jazz is the
musicians. Jazz,
future.
jazz does not go unnoticed.
Absolutely.
Hello.
Do you want to run? Oh no, acoustic's probably going to be out of tune. 3 minute. You got 3 minute for this? Or 15-minute podcast. James, have you got anything to add to the band story so far?
Kind of
Oh,
say,
no,
he hadn't even introduced himself.
James, introduce yourself.
I'm James.
Cheers. Thank
Sure.
you. James is the bassist. I'll do it for him.
Not much. Yourself?
Dunno. I mean, it's been first podcast. Dunno. It's just us.
It's been awful.
It's been awful, as Apsley likes to say.
Do I?
I don't know. How's your songwriting going?
It's going good. To be fair, mate. With the current circumstances, I've got a lot to write about, and I think when inspiration's high.
Why?
Don't wanna
How
go into
come you've
that.
got a lot to write about?
Well, I mean, I guess everyone's going through somewhat of an hard time at the minute, with COVID, and it's just a lot of emotions come out, I think, and it's based upon that, that's the
DM
best
me
sort
for
of time
videos.
to write songs, and yeah,
Sick.
if you write a good song, you write a good song. If you don't, you don't. Simple as that.
And we don't.
Our songs are shit.
You
Don't
wrote
believe the
them,
hype.
cunt.
Yeah, I know. I know. Want that one?
What?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no.
Want that one?
He does. He often wavers into a fake accent. He's actually quite a well-spoken young chap. If
Yeah.
you hang around him long enough, he's quite a posh. He's quite a posh young fellow.
Hey, I'm not that lad who came up here the other day and didn't know what spidge was.
Me and James and Freddie that one time.
That's it, Freddie.
I liked him. He was okay.
We're not
Yeah,
from,
he's a good lad.
we're not from the streets of Tupton.
I'm not from the streets of Tupton. I'm from Elmwood, and I moved to Pilsley.
Is that
But
worse?
I'm not from Tupton.
Right,
either
that's
way.
a beautiful thing to finish because we finished where we've started. We're back at.
Oh my God, we did.
We are
Absolutely.
the Mystic Men
Before
from
we
Marsden.
go, can you explain your Liam Gallagher fetish?
Well, as soon as Liam brought out his first solo album after, Oasis had been split up, my dad bought that, listening to it in car. Eventually, I really picked up on it, so I asked Dad, who's this chap? The Liam Gallagher. Says, so he says, Liam Gallagher, frontman of Oasis. So I started listening to, his solo stuff. I got into Oasis, and I started, getting into Liam personally.
I'm just going to say a disclaimer that
no,
none of the other three members care for Gallagher or Oasis to any extent.
Anyway.
Oh, we are not influenced by Oasis.
Anyway, because Liam was hugely influenced by Beatles, got into them as well. And then my taste sort of expanded from there. He's not expanded that much.
Lennon.
Yeah, Lennon, he's also a great inspiration of mine. Yeah, he's a good man. Was a good man.
Was he?
Oh.
Didn't he used to wee on people?
Yeah, he did, didn't
You're
he?
a nation,
He
actually.
used to
That's wee, mate.
in the nightclubs of Germany.
Well, I shall have to shoot now and pack up my gear, because my father shall be waiting outside in his Mazda 6 Sport soon.
Cheers,
So,
I thought you were going to make it rhyme. I thought you were going to finish on some sort of soliloquy.
right.
Wait,
Do you want me to?
Before we go, Apsy, can you do can you rap for us off the top of your head?
Go freestyle. Do it.
Yo, I was sitting on the beach. The sand was brown. That's what I teach. Jesus, he likes to sit on rocks. He doesn't play with Lego blocks. He's not a kid of the first generation, but he's a massive sensation. But he got crucified. He's not the resurrection. When I see Ariana Grande, I get an erection. I'm out.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, everyone.
We've been Marsden.
Thank you, Absoly.
Goodbye.
That was beautiful.
Good night. Have a safe drive
say
home.
goodbye to the people listening. Yeah.
Cheers if you made it this far.
Thank you. We don't have any sponsors to thank, but hopefully one day.
I'd like to thank my sponsors, PRS.
No, they can't. No, you can't say they're the sponsors. It's legal reasons. They
I
can't-
wouldn't
sponsor
like to
ourselves,
retract my
can't we?
comment about PRS.
Sponsored by Marsden.
Thank you. This episode was sponsored by us,
Ourselves.
ourselves.
Yeah.
We've still not made any money. Yeah. Thanks for listening.
The story is yet to unfold. Expect great things.
Cheers.
I'll end on that. Expect great things.